All right, hello SEC West fans again. This is our third broadcast tonight. I wanted to bring Aaron back. We kind of forgot about Arkansas. We haven't been giving them the love. They lost to Alabama and Auburn, two top 10 teams. Nothing to be ashamed of, and they got a lot to play for. They're going to Columbia, South Carolina this week, and Aaron, give us an update on what's going on in Vietnam, and what do you think about the game, and where y'all headed, man? Where y'all's heads at?
Man, Hog Nation is still pretty, optimistic about the season. We've lost two games. Some could argue that we lost two games to the best two teams in the nation.
Yeah,
But I would say definitely two of the top five teams in the country.
absolutely, absolutely.
So, some people are still drinking the Kool-Aid and think we're going to have a shot at a BCS game, Sugar Bowl or something. But I'm consider myself a realist, and I'm thinking, best bet, Capital One Bowl or something like that. But
Yeah,
man, the big talk around here has been the big injury. The injury bug kind of plagued Arkansas. Two of the big receivers. Well, Mallett himself has been kind of banged up the last few weeks. Seems like he kind of recovered from that. The good news is we seems like we got a pretty competent backup sitting there. So that's it's not as big of an issue. But the injuries of Joe Adams, who's supposed to be back for Saturday, he set out the Vanderbilt game with I believe, an ankle injury.
yeah,
And Greg Childs, who got hurt in the Ole Miss game with an ankle, came back and for some reason was still playing in the fourth quarter against Vanderbilt for his, I believe it was his patellar tendon, something like that. He's out
yeah.
6 months. So, and he was slowly working his way into a first round draft pick if he wanted to be one. Uh, so that's some big shoes to fill. Uh, looking at the game, man, we're on the road, and that always scares me. It seems like Mallett has trouble really competing on the road for four quarters. Maybe we overcome that. Maybe we build off that Georgia win and go get one in Columbia. Uh, one of the things that I'm kind of optimistic about is this is not a must-win game for South Carolina. They're sitting there with a game up on everybody. Florida's
Yeah.
the closest team to them, and they still get to play Florida. So in theory, they could lose to Arkansas, and if they beat Florida, they're going to win the East. Uh,
Yeah.
so I'm kind of liking the fact that maybe they're looking past Arkansas a little bit to that Florida game, which I think is next week. Uh,
I think so.
That's always an advantage when you got a big interdivision game, coming up next week.
That's
Hopefully,
true. I didn't think about all that.
but yeah, I can't claim that as an original thought. That was they were talking about that on the radio today. Yeah, if South Carolina's in a position if they lose to Arkansas and beat Florida, they still win the East. They don't do it with a very pretty record, but nevertheless, they're in Atlanta playing what looks like to be Auburn.
Yeah.
But the stat that I've been hearing is South Carolina somehow they are dead last in pass defense, which you think, well, that bodes well for a pass heavy attack like Arkansas.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're like third in the country in sacks. First in the SEC, third in the country in sacks, yet they're last in the SEC in pass defense, which just doesn't seem like that would be possible. I guess they either sack you or they give up a big play.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I think that one of the big keys to the game is can we protect our quarterback? If so, he should be able to to do some damage in that secondary. Other side of the ball, our defense, you know, as far as point totals go, had a good game last week. They only gave up 14 to Vanderbilt, but then again, that is Vanderbilt.
Yeah,
Uh,
that game was looking kind of weird in the first quarter. I was about to text you a bunch, but then Arkansas pulled away or something. If I remember correctly.
it was homecoming, which is always scary. Especially playing a seller type team like Vanderbilt. Seems like that always come out fired up for homecoming. I guess there's some motivational uh, ammunition there for them. But
Yeah.
our defense, they played a good game. Man, our special teams is still killing us. Even against Vanderbilt, their average field position was starting on like the 40, which you can't beat a good team giving them a short field. I still feel that was what beat us against Auburn was special teams.
That was a crazy game, man.
Yeah. Well, you gave them such a short field with the block punt. They ran 2 kickoff backs. One to like the 1 yard line, one to like the 30. And you give Cam Newton a short field, and it's not going to turn out well.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, for any Arkansas fan that's watching this video or listening to us, y'all have to realize you damn well could have and maybe should have beat Alabama, and Auburn didn't destroy y'all like they did to us. I mean, the score looked funny, but y'all aren't but maybe
Huh.
4 or 5 plays from being undefeated right now. I mean,
We're 5 minutes away from being, right there with Oregon at the top. But,
I know, and it's just like I was telling you today. I was like, man, I forgot all about the daggum Razorbacks.
yeah. Well, this Alabama LSU game is no doubt the game of the week.
I don't know, for entertainment value, your game in Columbia might be.
It might be 85 to 84 when it's over with, but
Is it daytime or night or?
it's the 6 o'clock ESPN game.
Oh, okay. So our game will be over with.
It's the 2:30 game, right? CBS.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad you get to sit and listen to Vern Lundquist and his cohort.
We'll have another show on that, man. I'm not too happy.
Make out with Mark Ingram and Alabama all night.
Yeah, they'll be talking about, and he'll call him Mark Ingraham and Greg McElroy and whatever.
Vern Lundquist wants to have the Mark Ingram and Cam Newton family to just have their babies. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't with the Cam Newton thing. I mean, he would have to do some weird things that have to happen for him not to win the Heisman, and that says a lot about the SEC.
Yeah.
Having 2 Heismans in a row. I don't know when the last time that happened, especially in the same division. But my biggest point of that is we all think we're the best conference, and I'll debate anybody, but the SEC West is the best daggum division.
Hands down.
In the best conference. I mean, I think everybody but Ole Miss is going to be going to bowl games this year.
Yeah. And can you imagine if we had the SEC East of 2 years ago with this SEC West? I mean, you could argue 8 top 10 teams are in the SEC. But
Yeah, but would it be like that, or would we have everybody beating each other?
yeah, that would be the case, I'm sure. But yeah, Auburn's in a good spot. I like their position. They've got 1 game left to
Well,
get up.
Auburn's got Georgia and Alabama left. Alabama's got us and Auburn and Mississippi State.
Yeah.
Y'all got us left, but we got to go to Little Rock, so we'll lose that.
40,000 in Little Rock and 80,000 in Fayetteville, sure.
Does Fayetteville hold that many people?
Maybe not that. I think it's in the 70s, mid to high 70s.
It's a beautiful stadium. Well, hey man, we only got a minute left. What do you think y'all gonna pull this one out, or do you think that South Carolina's gonna win, or what's your gut telling you?
I think so. I'm going to say South Carolina's going to kind of be looking ahead to next week for the Gators. And,
Okay.
I'm going to say Arkansas 35. I'd say 42-35 Arkansas.
Dang, that's a lot of points.
Okay, go check these defenses out.
Yeah, I'm still waiting. I think I agree with you. I'm looking for some certain players to put in to play up to their capabilities. And, I've been waiting on our 2 quarterbacks to play, but Mallett somebody's going to catch Mallet on his perfect day, and they're going to pay hell. It's probably going to be us.
Well,
But
we'll see.